G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So today's video we're going to be having a look at the details of the new heroes units slash awakenings that have just been dropped. They've just come out on Twitter, so I thought why not jump in and have a look at the details and see where these guys are going to be able to really fit on teams. So as you can see, first unit that we're going to look at is the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Um, Obviously is int, as you can see here, not the best typing because you do need those dupes to be able to really maximize his passive abilities potentially, or take advantage of the additionals and crits and whatnot. But let's jump in. So leader skill is crossover full power for the 3 key 170, and then a 30% to Dragon Ball Heroes. So so that means you pretty much only people getting 200% being heroes is a bit tough, because the best Super Saiyan 4 units would be the 7th anniversary. So, but anyway, you don't necessarily have to use them for their lead skill. So it looks like they raise defense, attack and defense for one turn, cause immense, which is fine. Defense on super is always really good. For their passive, we got the key +3, attack and defense 180% at the start turn, plus an additional 60% when performing a super, extra 80% attack, and reduces damage by 30% when all allies are full power or Dragon Ball Heroes units. That's pretty good. That's going to give him a bit of slot 1 capabilities. Superclass allies 40% when there is an ally's name who includes VEGETA in the same turn. Now that's a pretty handy support buff. Key would have been nice, but if you are running a heroes team, you're going to be overflowing with Key anyway. So the extra defense could really be big, especially when this guy is getting his damage reduction. Plus an additional attack and defense 40% and performs a crit starting from the turn in which the character receives 7th attack in battle. So they definitely want you to be using this guy as a slot 1 unit to be getting that active. Lots of categories. We've got crossover, full power, Dragon Ball Heroes, Pure Saiyans, Time Travelers, Goku Fam, Kamehameha, Giant 8 Power, Turtle School, Defensive Justice, Accelerated Battle, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, and Bond of Parent and Child. So that does mean he's going to be getting the full 200% from the Gods team. And there's his links to the left: Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan Experienced Fighters, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Raw, Kamehameha, and Fierce Battle. So not a bad link set there. You are going to be able to run him on a number of rotations with Super Saiyan 4, so keep an eye out for when I do drop the team building guys for that. As we mentioned before, it is the attack and defense for one turn on Super. Pretty solid. Would have liked to have seen a little bit of extra damage reduction there. Full power units. You're probably going to be getting this active a little bit more with Dragon Ball Heroes. But we'll have to jump in and have a look when he does drop for that roster. So the second unit we're going to look at here is the VEGETA version of the Limit Break Super Saiyan 4. Pretty sick art also for both of these guys. So having a look, he is crossover or Giant 8 Power for the 3 key 170, and then Dragon Ball Heroes again gets the 30% buff. So we've got Experienced Fighter, Super Saiyan, Prodigies, Prepare for Battle, Royal Lineage, Saiyan Raw, and Fierce Battle. So we're going to be sharing 5 out of the 7 with the Goku. So they're obviously going to act as a pretty good rotation together. Again, it's the 3 key 180 and then the extra attack and defense when performing super. So plus an additional defense 80% and launches an additional super when all allies attacking in the same turn are Superclass or Giant 8 Power. Superclass, Giant 8 Power, or Dragon Ball Heroes. So we're getting, this is definitely more of a slot 2 unit. He's going to be able to bolster his defense because, again, he does raise attack and defense on Super. So they're assuming that you're going to be using the Xeno Goku and then the VEGETA in slot 2. So let's see. The allies 40% attack. Definitely prefer the defense over that. Plus an additional attack and defense attacks guaranteed to hit. That is an ability that you don't see all too often, which performs the 5th super. So it can potentially perform 3 supers in a turn. So that means that from turn 6 or turn 7, you'd be able to get that ability if you get lucky. Not the craziest ability, but yeah, I probably prefer Goku. Just looking at those stats right there. Then we look at the teams. We've got Crossover, Giant 8 Power, Dragon Ball Heroes, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Time Travelers, Vegeta Fam, Worthy Rivals, Gifted Warriors, Defenders of Justice, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Bond of Parent and Child, and then yeah, the exact same super attack effect. So look pretty solid. We'll give a good linking partner on a few of those Vegeta family teams, like Vegeta style teams for the SSJ4 Vegeta STR one after his EZA, but neither of them are slot 1 units, so that makes that a little bit tough, but still looks like he's going to be a very good unit and another 200% leader skill. Then we jump into Heart, and let's see, so that's his artwork. He's got a transformation, so that must be his active skill there. So let's see, we've got the Dragon Ball Heroes, Time Travelers, 3K 170, and then a 30% for crossover. So a bit broader of a category there than just Dragon Ball Heroes. We've got Gentlemen, Solid Support, Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, Big Bad Bosses. That's huge. Any unit that does have Big Bad Bosses just gets that immense boost there. And then Brainiacs and Fierce Battle. So he's passive. So we've got attack and defense 150%, plus an additional 50 when performing a super. Guards against all attacks for 5 turns is really good for those short form contents. Plus an additional defense 50%, same turn when guard is active. So for those first 5 turns, he is going to get that 50%. Extreme class allies, 1 key, 30% attack and defense, plus an additional key 2 and 20% attack and defense for all allies, and medium chance of stunning all enemies when all allies are on an so basically you're using an extreme class crossover team. So that could be pretty powerful there. Super battle road effect there. If you're running a full crossover team, you get that stun and you pretty much just win. That's going to be obviously really good. And then you get the 3 key plus 50% support. So yeah, that's really solid. We have a look. His transformation condition can be activated from the 3rd turn from the start of battle if all allies are extreme, or the 5th turn if the character receives 5 or more attacks, pretty much. So that gets the transformation, and the super is the raise attack and defense for 1 turn, and then he also gets the chance to stun. So Hearts is going to have a lot of utility in Super Battle Road, which is obviously one of those forms of content that they continue to pump out stages for. Sorry. So and then we get the transformation for Hearts. Also should mention that Hearts is STR and Vegeta is physical. So let's see. We've got same leader skill, obviously. The does that change? Does he change links at all there? Solid support. So same link set there. Let's see. So the passive does change into key 3 and 200% attack and defense. We get that extra 50% when performing a super. Launches an additional super when all allies are extreme, plus an additional 150% attack, and disables enemy guard when you've got the all extreme class crossover category, and effective against all types against a realm of gods enemy. So it does become very offensive. Yeah, so he's going to be very much a Super Battle Road unit. Heart. As you can see, we've got Dragon Ball Heroes, Time Travelers, Crossover, Resurrected Warrior. That's a stage that definitely needs buffs. Full Power, Transformation Boost, Battle of Wits, Space Traveling Warriors, and Accelerated Battle. The super attack effect does change to greatly raise attack and defense, and raises defense for 1 turn. And then we get immense damage with a high chance to stun. So definitely a lot of value in getting him transformed as well. The only thing you will have to weigh up is whether you do want to lose that defensive support that he does offer. But still, 3 200% leader skills, obviously really good. Next unit is an Awakening for a unit that we already do have. And that is the Super Saiyan 4 Gohan. So his leader skill does bump up to that 150% Giant 8 power. Nothing crazy there, but he is sort of the side characters here. So looking at his links, so Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighter, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Raw, Prepared for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. Again, going to link up very good with the Goku and Vegeta. His passive is 200% attack and defense, and then that damage reduction by 50% when you've got the 2 or more giant ape power category allies, which is huge. This guy's going to be able to act as a devastating slot 1 unit. Also get that extra 50% defense and high chance of stunning when performing a super, plus an additional 100% when there is another crossover category ally in the same turn. So that's probably going to be very likely. You're probably going to be utilizing him under the Goku or Vegeta's leader skill here. So actually, no, it doesn't look. He doesn't actually fall under the Goku's leader skill, so under Vegeta's. So in terms of teams, you've got crossovers, Dragon Ball Heroes, Hybrid Saiyans, Goku Family, Giant 8 Power, Time Travelers, Symbolic Bond, Defenders of Justice, Power Beyond, Super Saiyan, and Bond of Parent and Child. You're going to you're definitely going to be running him on teams where you're able to get access to that Giant 8 Power allies. So I imagine that you're probably going to be using him on Vegeta's team the most. His super attack is the raise attack and defense for 1 turn and massively lowers defense. Massively lowers defense is just a bit of a nothing effect, but the raising attack and defense is really good for a unit that does already have damage reduction. So jumping on to the next awakening, that is for the STR Bardock. So let's see, he gets that 150% to crossover for his leader skill. Again, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighter, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Raw, Shattering Limit, and First Awaken. Unfortunately, not the best link. The First Awaken, a lot of Bardock units only have that, but you're going to be wanting to use this guy on the Giant 8 Power team, really. So passive skill, is the 200% plus an extra 100% when there are 2 or more crossover category allies, which again is going to be very likely. An extra 100% when HP is 50% or more. Super effective against all types when HP is 70% or more, and performs a crit at 90% or more HP. So I can imagine very regularly that you are going to be doing that guaranteed crit. Also gets the medium chance of evading enemies' attack when there is a giant ape category on ally on the team. So you're going to be using him on predominantly Giant Ape power teams, much like the Gohan. You're going to have access to that 30% dodge a lot. So crossover, Dragon Ball Heroes, Resurrected Warriors, Pure Saiyans, Time Travelers, Goku's Family, Giant Ape Power, Storied Figures, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, and Bond of Parent and Child. So a lot of the very similar teams from the first 3 Super Saiyan 4 units that you did see. And then we do move on to Robel. So let's see what they have given us with Robel. So she gets the 150 to Dragon Ball Heroes. These sort of banner units that you're not going to be using for your lead skills, so we'll just quickly wash over them. We've got Battlefield Diva, Brainiac, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Loyalty, Master of Magic, and Shattering the Limit. Let's see what we get in our passive here. So attack and defense, 100%, plus 100% when an attack. Plus an additional 200% attack when the target enemy's super attack is sealed. So that's going to be more of a super battle road effect for you there. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, so orb changing, very good. High chance of evading, very good. Plus an additional 10% defense and 5% HP per rainbow key sphere. So that's pretty good. You can get her an extra, usually probably around the 30 to 40% defense there. And a great chance of foreseeing enemy super when there is another Dragon Ball Heroes category ally attacking on the team. So while that is really good, great chance is 70%. That is probably going to lure you into a false sense of security if that doesn't show the super attack, but potentially it could still be there. So we've got Dragon Ball Heroes, Time Travelers, Crossovers, and Peppy Girls. So not as many teams there, but we do get the greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn and Seal's super attack. So pretty good super battle road effect there. And then the final awakening that we do get to see is the Supreme Kai of Time Brainwashed. She does get the crossover 150% as well. We've got Master of Magic, Telekinesis, Godly Power, More Than Meets the Eye, Demonic Power, Battlefield Diva, and Shattering the Limits. So, not the craziest of links. Will be tough to get a lot of those active. But then we've got her passive, so she's got that rare chance of stunning all enemies. Again, another SBR unit. Um, Key 2 and attack and defense 100%, plus an additional 100% when performing a super, plus an additional 100% attack when enemy is in attack down status, plus an additional 100% attack when the enemy is in defense down status, plus an additional 100% attack when the enemy's super is sealed, plus an additional 100% attack when the enemy is stunned. Seals the attacked enemy's super attack for 2 turns and medium chance of stunning all enemies when there is another crossover category ally attacking in the same turn. So obviously an insane amount of buffs in that passive. If she does get her seal and stun to proc straight off the bat, she's just going to be able to dominate SBR all by herself. She's going to be absolutely insane, and I really look forward to seeing how high people are going to be getting her numbers to, because that is a lot of attack in her passive. So we've got Dragon Ball Heroes, Realm of Gods, Batara, Time Travelers, Crossover, and Corroded Body and Mind. And then for her super attack effect, massively raises her defense and greatly lowers attack and defense. So she's an insane SBR unit. Her awakening is going to be super, super cool. I reckon there's going to be some insane stat lines put up by this Supreme Kai of Time. So let me know your thoughts down below. Personally, I quite like the look of GOKU. Any unit that's got damage reduction definitely gets the tick in my eyes. Let me know who you're looking forward to the most down below, and if you're going to be summoning. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.